For no reason whatsoever, I was recently wondering which teams had won their top continental competition but finished the lowest in the league that season. You'd think that a team winning the Champions League, for example, would be good enough to dominate in their league that season, but no! I searched far and wide, looking at around 300 league seasons from around all 3 continents, somehow finding the time to do so, and this is what I found, and you may be surprised by some of these. A few teams have finished around 10th, but starting with Independiente, who won their 1972 Copa Libertadores, but finished 11th in the league, the same position as Sao Paulo when they won the same competition in 2005. And Aston Villa may be flying high this season, but they weren't in 1982 when they also finished 11th in the league, even though they won the European Cup that season. The Copa Libertadores is a common theme in this list, as Independiente again finished 12th in 1965 and 13th a decade later. But even though they were far from the country's best team, they were somehow the continent's best team in both years. In 1970, Estudiantes won the Copa Libertadores, so they must have done well in... never mind. It got even worse for Cruzeiro in 1997 when they finished 20th in the league, but still somehow cruised to the Copa Libertadores that year. Next is the most recent win in this list, as Seattle Sounders won the 2022 CONCACAF Champions Cup, and there were only 20 teams better in the league as they finished 21st. And before I reveal the last team, there's a few honourable mentions. Bayern finished 10th in the Bundesliga in 1975 but still won the European Cup. Real Madrid and Liverpool both finished 5th in years that they won the Champions League. Juventus finished 6th in Serie A in 85 but still dominated Europe, as it probably helped having these two in the squad. And who can forget Chelsea finishing 6th but still qualified for next season's tournament as Champions League winners, which meant that they stole Tottenham's spot in the tournament, which sounds like a very Tottenham thing to happen. But top of the list, which is a bit of a cheat, but I don't care, it's my list, Marseille in 1993 won the Champions League but finished nowhere in their league as they were disqualified for a bribery scandal. The league was offered to PSG, but probably aware that in just a few years' time they'd buy the title anyway, they refused it, so that year's league and title had no winner. So Marseille, on a technicality, as they finished nowhere in the league due to being disqualified, finished top of this league. And that's it. I'll put a list in the description of some of my findings, but while you're reading that, you may be interested in the videos on screen, so be sure to give them a try and enjoy.